and holding a 2-game lead in a series. That would be one shy of the most all-time by any player. Anthony Davis is coming off his best game of the series, scoring 31 points and grabbing 19 rebounds in the Lakers' Game 5 loss. But that, of course, takes us to the other side in Game 5. Desmond Bane and Ja Morant, they were as good as it gets. They became the sixth duo in NBA playoff history with 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in the same game. Speaking of a great duo, we've got you covered in LA pregame with reports from Tim McMahon covering the Grizzlies and Dave McMenamin covering the Lakers. Dave, I'm going to start with you because LeBron led the Lakers with 5 turnovers in their Game 5 loss. But what can you tell us about the steps the Lakers are taking to turn things around and close out the series at home tonight?
Well, after Game 5, LeBron James said he played like bleep and vowed to be better in Game 6. He showed up at the arena about 5 hours before tip-off, and Darvin Ham met with his coaching staff yesterday, and I'm told that when they were watching the tape of Game 5, the biggest thing that stood out was the energy level of their team. And so in order to try to help that be higher going into Game 6, Darvin Ham canceled the morning shoot-around on Friday morning. He's going to have a walkthrough at the arena around 4:30. He says that LeBron James is not dealing with any body maintenance issue with that right foot tendon injury he suffered from. It's more of just rest and recovery. And so obviously he's getting his work started early. Look at LeBron James's teams' records all time. 11-1 when his team's up 3-2 in a series. You could expect him to come in locked and loaded. If the Lakers win tonight, LeBron James will tie Derek Fisher for the most playoff series wins in NBA history with 40.
Yeah, another stat in his favor. LeBron James has never lost a series in which he has led a 2-game lead going 30-0. And that's the second most series wins without a loss by any player in NBA history. Tim, to you now, because the Grizzlies almost took a game on the road in Game 4 and their stars had to show out to get a win in Game 5. What can you tell us about the Grizzlies' mindset going into a must-win Game 6 on the road?
Well, you know confidence is never a problem for the Grizzlies, or at least a lack of confidence. And Desmond Bane declared there would be a Game 7. Now, Jaren Jackson Jr. said the Grizzlies are angry that they've put themselves in this situation, facing elimination. Talked about how they have to use that anger and channel it into focus. They lack discipline in Game 4. You know, Desmond Bane blamed a lack of game plan discipline for allowing the OT forcing basket. So they really need to focus. This is a team that hasn't been able to do that on the road this year. 0-16 as road underdogs, including these last 2 games. Remains to be seen whether they will have Luke Kennard. Did not look good at shoot-around with that injured shoulder. We did not see him take a shot or even so much as dribble a basketball.
Yeah, you were talking about those road games. The Grizzlies are 13-36 all-time in road playoff games and 5-12 in elimination games. Dave and Tim, great stuff as always. Thank you.
Taking flight. Oh, set it with his chest.
I've been doing this too long. I'm making no statements.
He's been issued a flagrant foul penalty too and has been ejected from the game.
Yeah, see you later.
Fans making me a villain. The media.